To me, I was just vibing and having fun, but it landed me outside, and that's how I got banned from my aunt's wedding. Story time. Please follow, like, and comment for more beautiful stories. Look, I didn't mean to ruin Auntie Bertha's wedding. It's just that, well, when someone tells you no drama, and you happen to be a walking magnet for chaos, things are bound to spiral. Let's go back to the beginning. The invitation said, "Join us for a calm, classy, no-fuss garden wedding. Dress code, neutral elegance." Now, I'm not saying I didn't understand what neutral elegance meant. I just chose to interpret it with a little spice. While everyone else arrived in beige, blush, and boring, I showed up in a canary yellow jumpsuit with a thigh-high slit and glitter that could blind the Lord himself. Hallelujah. First offense. Auntie Bertha shot me a look like she was about to pray me out of the family WhatsApp group. But I smiled and mouthed, "You're welcome." Now, I could have behaved. I wanted to behave. But then my cousin Tracy whispered, "There's a champagne fountain by the pool." I blinked. "You mean a literal fountain of champagne?" "Yes," she whispered. "But Auntie says no one's allowed near it until the toasts." That was clearly a challenge. And you know what I do with challenges? I accept them. So somewhere between the second reading of 1 Corinthians and the flower girl throwing petals like she was in a street fight, I snuck off to investigate. In my defense, the champagne fountain looked lonely. All that bubbly goodness, unappreciated. So I took a glass. Then two. Then I thought, why not just drink from the top? Yes. I climbed the fountain. Yes. I slipped. Yes. I crashed headfirst into the pool, champagne glass in hand, like James Bond at a family reunion. Second offense. They fished me out. Wet, sparkly, and still holding a cup. "Are you drunk already?" Auntie hissed, mascara twitching. "I'm just marinated in joy," I slurred. Now here's where things really got out of hand. Remember Uncle Bismarck? The one who thinks he can sing because he leads praise and worship on Sundays? Well, the DJ hadn't even warmed up when Uncle B grabbed the mic and said, "Before the music begins, I want to dedicate a song to my sister and her new husband." And then he started singing Boyz II Men's End of the Road. I mean, sir? A song about breakups? At a wedding? People were confused. Some thought it was a message. Auntie Bertha's face crumpled. The groom looked like he needed a refund. I couldn't take it anymore. I stormed the mic. "We interrupt this emotional hostage situation to bring you a real jam." I told the DJ to play Burna Boy. That's when Auntie lost it. "Take that girl out of here before she burns this wedding down." I tried to argue, but then someone handed me a drumstick and I started beatboxing. Not well. Not soberly. Third offense. At this point, I was escorted out of the reception like a celebrity with a bad attitude. But I wasn't done. I snuck back in. Because I had a gift to deliver. Not just any gift. A live parrot named Ababini. Let me explain. Weeks before the wedding, I'd asked Annie what she wanted. She said, "No trouble, and no gifts unless it's something unique." Unique, huh? So I went to the pet shop and found Ababini, a talking parrot who could say, "Love is patient. Love is kind," and occasionally scream, "Yai, who took my stew?" Now picture this. During the gift presentation, I stroll back in, still damp, still glittery, carrying a bird cage with a confused-looking Ababini inside. "Surprise!" I yell. It talks. Ababini took one look at the crowd, blinked, and said, "Your ex is outside." Silence. Dead. Terrifying silence. Because guess what? Auntie Bertha's actual ex was outside. Apparently, he'd come to wish her well. But now everyone turned, gasped, and chaos erupted. People started whispering. Uncle Bismarck grabbed his Bible. The groom's mother started shouting in tongues. Auntie fainted. Someone threw rice in the air. Confusion oh. I stood there, holding the cage, slowly realizing I had just turned a wedding into a Nollywood thriller. Final offense. So now I'm banned. Not don't come again banned. I mean, your picture is laminated on the do not admit board kind of banned. At every family event since, my name is mentioned only with caution, like a bad omen. Someone once said, "We'll keep it simple, no drama, just no Ababini, and definitely know her." But you know what? Auntie Bertha may never forgive me, but that wedding? People still talk about it like it was a blockbuster movie. Some say the champagne fountain moment deserved an Oscar. Others say Ababini's prophecy was the best plot twist since Game of Thrones. As for me, I sit proudly in my shame, sipping juice, because I'm banned from champagne too. Well, so to say, and that's how I got banned from my aunt's wedding.